to the arena will receive a trading contract. Arriving new in the family, and this is signed by Dave, the Bull, and the Yellow Bull. The National Basketball Association and the Chicago Bulls are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Fans, don't miss out on future Bulls home games. We still have tickets available.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And it's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. Taking a look at New Orleans, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
Yeah, and looking at Orlando, they've had an interesting start to the year. Lately, they've put together some nice wins, and you get the general sense that their confidence is growing.
Now the starting group for Orlando. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. And for Chicago, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The wingmen, White and Levine. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell...
The Bulls will go for a different look here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Bruce Ellis comes in for Patrick Williams. Horton Tucker's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Lonzo Ball. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Banchero. Black's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Silks subbed in for Jalen Suggs. And let's go to the sideline for a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. MP grew up in the Chicago area and was a star player in the Illinois high school system. I talked to him about those times, and he said I made a lot of great friends on those teams, guys that will be with me for the rest of my life. I love Chicago, and the relationships I have here are bigger than anything else. It's come a long way since his high school days. Let's send it back to you guys.
Yeah, I like his appreciation for Chicago. Thank you, D.A. That's great stuff. I'm sure MP's got a lot of fans in his hometown of Chicago, and in this crowd right now cheering him on.
And Isaac is a nice passer. I mean, senses when his guys are ready to shoot the ball and gets it to him quickly.
Smith up top. To the paint. Here's White. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's now 7 points for Kobe White.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's the 3. And Giddey gets it to go.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Down low, here's Wagner. And that one is good. Wagner's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And Chicago shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Giddey, the pass to Smith. And here's White. Shoots from 8. Shot is good off the back rim and in. White's got 9 points. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season has really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Black, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Pass to man. It's deflected.
Making good use of his length, Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
And it's White missing. Orlando trailing here. Wagner with it. Defended by Giddey. Shoots a three. Buzelis grabs the board.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The three. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. On the wing, man. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Wagner. Isaac with a screen for Wagner. And it falls over the rim and in. 11 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Kobe White, he's been feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Chicago. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
We've got Williams. Josh Giddey is out there with those 2 moves. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Smith in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Mann. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Horton-Tucker. Some solid defense from Harris.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Mann. Back to Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. The three-pointer, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake. Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
The Magic trail by 7. Banchero passes to Mann. Back to Banchero. Pass to Mann. 5 to shoot. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
On the wing, Williams. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
Hey, it's clear and obvious why they're winning. Fantastic shooting from deep.
Harris finds Mann. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. For 3, Harris sinks the triple. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Nailing the comeback triple. Love the response from Harris.
Outside Williams. Pass to Giddey, a 3-ball. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to Memphis. And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues Clark to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
Horton Tucker's shot is off. The Magic trail by 7. On the wing, Mann buries the long-range jumper. Mann's got his third bucket of the night. Well, Chicago's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Isaac a screen on Giddey. Mann passes to Isaac. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
And, you know, right now for me, it's all about confidence as it relates to Isaac. I mean, this guy has the tools to be special. I think he just needs to be more consistent.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Good, nice job down low. Giddey's got 10 points.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Suggs kicks to Isaac. Pass to Banchero. Mann with it. Over Giddey. That's short off the rim.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Pass to Suggs. Now, Mann. Back to Suggs. Lets a floater go, and he lays it up and in. 7 points in the game.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Here's Giddey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose,